Welcome everybody to the start of a brand new series I'm going to do where I basically teach you guys how to play as every legend. As you can see, I've got them all unlocked and we'll go through them all. Today I'm going to start with probably my main Pathfinder. I also main Lifeline and Seer as of now, so expect them to come soon. But today is Pathfinder. A lot of you guys might know this, but this is kind of for beginners, so if you don't like it, bugger off. Okay, so for the passive ability, well, first of all, the legends are split into classes, as you can see down here: Skirmisher, Controller, Support, Assault, Recon. Pathfinder is a Skirmisher, and this here shows all Skirmishers can look at care packages when they're in the sky and see what's inside. So it will say like the mythical gun or heirloom gun or whatever you want to call it. However, Pathfinder is a bit special because when he looks at it, it fully recharges his ultimate and permanently reduces its cooldown by 10 seconds each time he looks at a care package. So if you look at every single one, you can reduce it by about 50 seconds, which is insane. Right, so as you can see, I went and filmed myself doing it. You see my ultimate straight back. I put this down all the way over here. Look at the next one. Boom, tells me there's an L start. I've got it back again. Right, his tactical then is one of the most useful tacticals in the game. A grappling hook. You use it, you get absolutely launched if you know what you're doing. And I'm going to teach you how to do it in just a minute. And then his ultimate is a zipline gun, which fires a massive zipline, and they've increased the range by like 3 times, something insane. So you can go basically anywhere. I'll show you that as well. Okay, so first of all, let's show you the grapple. Now, there's a lot of stuff that you want to take into consideration here. The height at which you are. You need something to grapple onto. Can you grapple into like a rock here or the ground? Can you then slide afterwards? If I were to grapple here, I cannot slide because I'm going up a hill, right? So I won't get any distance. But if I grapple the other way, I can slide absolutely miles like this. See what I mean? And you can get away from a fight or get towards a fight really easily and very quickly. Now there's a trick to doing this correctly. So as I just showed, that's how a beginner would grapple. It's, you know, you press it, you go forward. Now the trick is all about timing. So if you grapple, aim as far as you can and then go down until that thing in the middle goes blue. You see that? It's going yellow to blue. That means that's maximum range. You want to then, as you press X, this is going to sound quite complicated. As you press whatever button your tactical is, while the thing is going out, while the rope's going out, you want to take a step backwards and jump. Right? So rope out, step backwards, jump. Rope out, step backwards, jump. And then, as you lift off the ground, you want to then go forward like that. So back, jump, forward, and it will send you like this. I'm going to try and do it. I might put it in slow-mo after so you can see it. Ready? So that back, step, forward, jump, and then slide, and you go a lot further than if you were to just do it the other way. I also want to demonstrate that if you grapple to some objects like this, if I were to grapple on the corner of here, as opposed to the ground, I'll go further because I can launch myself, and I can also turn mid-air. It's like a half tap strafe, which is what the sweats do on PC. So look, we get the furthest distance, grapple to this, and you can launch yourself like that. And I basically just did a L shape, and you can steer it the other way if you want. It's obviously I tried showing you how to turn left. You need to practice that. You can do it in the training ground or the firing range, whatever it's called, like I am right now. And there's a little thing that you might not know, even the pros might not know. Depending on how far from where you go like this to where you end up, your grapple will cool down differently. So if I grapple here, 8 seconds, you see that? That's 15 seconds. I didn't get a long one, unfortunately, because I hit a roof. Right, well, I wanted to show you a couple more things to do with this tactical before we go on to the ultimate. So one, here's something that pros might not even know. You can actually grapple enemies. Just aim it at them, and it pushes them, or pulls them, sorry, towards you. And then you get a free punch, and they can't shoot. So, obviously, this isn't helpful most of the time, but say neither of you have a gun, and it's like a 1v1 fist fight. You grapple on them, and then punch them. That's an extra hit in for you, and that could decide whether you win that. And then with the tactical, I just wanted to say, you can, when you fire it, you know you can shoot and then jump, go like that, like I did a minute ago, where I did a fast left turn. You have to make sure that you can always see where your zipline has landed. Otherwise, it will go taut and like the wire will break, like this. See, I look away, it broke immediately. But if you keep watching it, you can actually do like a 360 spin. I'll show you. See that? I'm watching it, watching it, watching it, watching. Not that that's particularly helpful doing a spin jitsu master, but it's something to take note of. Additionally, say I was going to fight this guy. Right, I've got a flat line, whatever. Say I'm going to shoot him, and I want to grapple over. Oh no, I've grappled too far. Press crouch, and it immediately breaks your grapple, and now I've gone behind him and I can beam him. As opposed to, I'd end up over there, probably, if I hadn't broken off it. Alright, that's everything to do with the tactical. I now wanted to go on to the ultimate. So, like I said earlier, the ultimate is an extremely long zip line. That's it. You can, so when you press it, it will give you like this outline of where it's going to go. And you see, you can zoom in. If you, well, for me it's L2, so on controller it should be L2, but your aim down sights, you get like a 4x zoom, which is really helpful. And you don't even have to use it to do a zip line. Say I'm running in the open and I'm looking for enemies. Oh, there might be an enemy over here. Zoom, I might be able to see them a bit better, and then you just cancel it and carry on with your day. That's a little trick that I use a lot. But anyway, when it comes to using this ultimate, they buffed this thing insanely. It now does it goes 200 meters, which is insane. You can go all the way over here. It takes a while for it to go taut though, like that. And it can be really helpful for taking height over people or getting away from a fight or getting into a fight. Because now I'm up here, my whole squad can get up here, and we've got the high ground, for example. Now here's an interesting fact. When you're being shot at, you might want to jump. You can do that 3 times, and any more than 3, and it knocks you off. Like this. See? It knocks you off. It's because it used to be a meta where people just spam jump and you couldn't hit them. Now you can do it 3 times and then you can beam them. So be very careful about how many times you're jumping, because you might fall down into a fight, a trap, or off the map even. So a little trick that I do when I'm playing, because I'm a Pathfinder main, I've used him for like 4 years now. You want to, say I'm going to fight this guy. I want to think to myself, firstly, is there a better position? Because we're on level ground right now. It's even game. Can I zip line up there? Right? Go up here. I can jump down, land behind him. He doesn't know I'm here, right? I can beam him. Or he can't turn fast enough. I get the first few shots for free. So the next thing is, if say I'm going to grapple, or I'm going to go fight him, I'm shooting him, I've knocked one. Oh no, his teammate over here is going to kill me. Is there somewhere I can go? Let's grapple over here and drop down behind here, get a shield bat off, reload, whatever, and then we can get straight back in the game and shoot him. Or I can grapple in towards him, like that, drop it off, remember crouch, and then destroy him. And if you've got teammates, obviously, they'll keep them distracted while you can grapple off. It's similar to the Wraith's ability, where you go in, kill someone, and then you want to get out of there and heal quickly before you get killed. Just one last thing, Pathfinder is classed as a legend with a big hitbox. Because obviously some characters, like Wraith has a very small hitbox, he's very tall, he's got a big one. Gibraltar's big, obviously, Newcastle, Caustic. Which means Pathfinder takes less damage per hit because he's got a bigger hitbox. So you'll notice that. I can't really demonstrate alone, I don't have anyone to demonstrate with right now. But if I were to shoot someone, a dummy here, 18 damage, it might do 16 damage to Pathfinder because he's bigger. And that's just something to take note of. You've got a bigger hitbox, but you'll take less damage. So if you're constantly moving around, I'm just like ducking or weaving, whatever, when I'm reloading, yes, I've got a big hitbox, but it's hard to hit me because of the way I'm moving. It then means if he does shoot me, I've got an advantage if it's a small legend because my bullets are doing more damage than theirs. It's definitely something to take into account. Alright, on that note, I think that's everything. Please let me know if this helped you at all, if you're new to the game, or even not new to the game and you still learned stuff, a few tips and tricks. Please like the video, subscribe, it would really help me out. And this is the first of this series where I go every legend and just kind of demonstrate. I think the next one will be Lifeline, because that's my other main, and I've got her heirloom and stuff, so you get a bonus heirloom review there too. If you can think of anything that I missed, please leave a comment. It helps me out and it'll help other people out that might want to know. Thanks for watching. Bye.